It's Saturday after Thanksgiving. We've eaten everything in the house. So why don't we shed some fat? I'm Dave, and you're watching Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. Hey everybody, welcome to Saturday and a post-Thanksgiving feast shave. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. I assume that most people today are probably either touching up, putting up their Christmas decorations, or starting to put up the Christmas decorations. That's what we're doing today. And we'll see if you can figure out before the end of the shave, and not looking at the picture, what I meant by shedding some fat. If you look at the lather, that's a pretty big indicator. This stuff just creates perfect lather. But here's a hint. Some people have trouble with this. Well, we're going to do an SC shave today. So it'll be reasonably quick. I know some people are getting hammered with weather, and I guess we are according to what I've heard, we are the envy of the nation right now as far as weather. It's supposed to be 77 to 79 today. Partly cloudy, no wind. Just perfect weather. And I know during the summer months, we suffer, but you know what? I'll take 2.5, 3 months of miserably hot temperature for the trade-off of just beautiful weather most of the other time. Because it's worth it. Well, Reddit, we really appreciate you coming to see us at the Shaving Cadre. That's www.theshavingcadre.com. And also coming to see us at Drinks and Dave's on Mondays at 5 p.m. And then if you'd be so kind to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so when you know when we have new videos coming out. Normally, that's on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But we've been kind of extending our videos for the holiday week. So, this razor to me is one of the most efficient and easiest to use SC razors. It kind of broke the paradigm when it first came out. as the it uses a feather style blade. I'm using the Kai MG Pro Guard blade, which is just fantastic. I have got more lather than I know what to do with today. And the nice thing about the razor, and it's, you know, no secret, it's the Blackline Vector. This is the original. I bought this when they first came out. But they've got a lot of iterations of it now, including an open comb, titanium, just such an easy razor to use, very intuitive. The angles are perfect. And if you match it with the right blade of your choice, it's just a fun razor. I would say during my work week, if I don't opt for a straight razor or the Titleist, I find myself reaching for this, because much like the Feather ASD2, it's a no-brainer shave. I mean, you just go at it. I don't shave with the Feather ASD2 that much because it's a very mild razor, super mild. And I was really excited when I first bought it, and it's still very, very nice, very efficient and stuff like that. However, I wanted something that would take on the temperature of the water I was using. So I got the Henson. I think it was the AL. I can't remember which one, but it was even more mild than the ASD2. So I opted to piff it away. I think I gave it away on one of these, I believe. This blade might be going off just a bit, but still really, really good. So that's it. Great shave today, as always. I very rarely have bad shaves, but I had so much lather, I think I'll use this as a little bit of a post shave because it's just so nice. So we'll get rinsed off and we'll show you everything. So I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, or extended weekend, I guess would be the best way to put it. The only problem with this soap is that some people do have a sensitivity to some of the components in it, and that's sad. And then a lot of people, as I said earlier, have a hard time lathering this, and I don't understand, because most people have much softer water than I do. But I think there's a couple of tricks to this soap that will make it much easier to use when you do. And this is the old version. I do not have a puck of the new one yet. Most people I've talked to said they haven't seen much of a difference in the two. But this, I think that the smartest thing to do with this soap is when you first get the puck, and I don't know if it just aerates the soap a little bit, but what I suggest people do is grate it. Take an old cheese grater that you're not using for anything else. There's a story behind that, which Most people remember the Mitchell's Wolfat Chiladas. But that's right. We shaved the fat, so to speak. If I can get this right side up. That's what happens when you don't have your glasses on. Mitchell's Wolfat. Just good stuff. And what I do is when I get a new puck, I actually grate it and then press it back into the container, and it seems to work better. I don't flood the soap that much. I start with a little bit of a drier puck. Maybe float a teaspoon of water on it, that's it, and then really start out with a more drier brush. And I found that synthetics work the best with Mitchell's Wolfat. And speaking of synthetics, today we're using the Eric Sorrentino GID. If you can see these lines in here, not that I use it for anything, but those are glow in the dark, so it's really cool. And it's just this beautiful azure blue, knot with a cashmere, AMAC cashmere knot on it. Well, probably one of the nicest, softest feeling synthetics on the market. And then, of course, for the razor today, again, the AST2, jeez. The Blackland Vector, the original one, the brushed stainless steel, and that's got an MG Pro blade on it. And just a really nice razor to have up on the counter. For the aftershave today, well, actually, before we do that, let's go and do Quinn's Cucumber and Mint, as far as the Witch Hazel. The other nice thing about using Mitchell's Wolfat is you can use pretty much anything you want. So what we're going to do for our aftershave today is actually an aftershave serum, and this is by Omega Barbaria. It's not exactly the easiest to come by, but you can search for it, and it's Omega Aquae. This is literally a serum, but it's almost a gel. I don't know if you can see that in my hand, but it's got silk proteins in it. Just very, very citrusy. And there's 4 or 5 different iterations of this, depending on what you like. But lasts a long time. Usually one little depress of the applicator is all you need, but it emulsifies really well, but it gives your skin a very silky, soft feeling. One of my favorites. I try to keep this in the den, and I haven't tried any of the other ones because this one is so nice, and it just dries perfectly. Just love it. Just love it. Okay, for our talc today, we're going to use the old Barber Standard Clubman. And I'm glad so many of you are using talc now as part of your shave finish. It's just, it really does seal a shave. Kind of like putting a ceramic coating on your car. It levels the paint surface. Just good stuff. And then we're bringing out an old school EDT today, and that's Czar by Van Cleef & Arpels. Just a really nice, spicy, warm fragrance. Very much in the evergreen or conifer arena. It reminds me a little bit of a sharper polo green. It doesn't quite have the silage of polo, which is good because that'll knock something out of your socks. So anyhow, that's our Saturday shave for today, guys. I hope you appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Something quick and everything else. I hope everybody enjoys their Saturday, and we'll be back probably for a regular shave, maybe tomorrow, not sure. That's our normal day is Sunday, but we've been doing a lot of shaves this week, so we might take a little bit of a break. Anyways, I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave Shaves and such. Hope everybody enjoys their Saturday, and take care.